Good morning, San Luis Obispo, and thank you to the Chamber team for inviting me here to introduce myself to you all this morning. My name is Michelle Shoresman, and as Jim said, 3 weeks ago, I was appointed to the vacant City Council seat that was created when a former Mayor Harmon resigned and Erica Stewart took her place. I'm honored by the trust that my fellow council members have placed in me, and I hope to pay tribute to this position with the aptitude, grace, and wisdom that this appointment deserves. With my time here today, I thought I would share a little bit about myself and the influences that have helped shape who I am and my hopes for this community. I've lived in San Luis Obispo for 25 years. I moved here for college, and after completing my undergraduate degree at Cal Poly in Women's Studies and Political Science, I moved away for a few years to obtain my master's in public administration at the University of Washington in Seattle. This path solidified my career trajectory toward public service, a life path that had probably started long before these experiences, but is at the heart of who I am. I grew up in Morgan Hill, California, the child of 2 public school teachers. We were a family of 3 until my mother passed away from breast cancer when I was only 6. It was just my dad and me after that until almost college. Public service was the Shoresman brand, with a number of close relatives working as district attorneys, environmental lawyers, firefighters, teachers, and in a number of other helping professions. My grandmother, small in stature at about 4'10", but tough as nails, was my biggest role model. She was a social worker by trade, but after her retirement in the 80s, she formed 2 hospice programs for victims of AIDS in Santa Barbara, one of which is still open today. She was also very involved in Santa Barbara and local Central Coast politics. From my grandmother, I learned the importance of community and giving back to a place you love. I learned that it takes persistence, determination, grit, and collaboration to make things happen. Change doesn't come easy, and patience is essential. But most importantly, we all have to get up each day, roll up our sleeves, and be ready to do the work. This is the type of person I strive to be each day. In all my work and in my life, I am persistent and dedicated. An example of this was shared in one of the letters of support I received a few weeks ago during my appointment process. In that letter, it mentioned that once upon a time I completed an Ironman race. While I think this letter aimed to show my determination and grit, what it really showed was patience, because it took me 13 hours to complete that race. I'm also collaborative, and I seek to understand the opinions of others because I believe there is never only one way to solve a problem, and diversity of opinion and experience matters. Most importantly, I work hard, pay attention, and ask a lot of questions to make sure I understand every aspect of an issue before making a decision. Our city has set ambitious goals for the year to come: climate action, homelessness, economic recovery and stability for both the city and its residents. These are challenging, big problems, and I'm really honored to face them as your newest city council member. That said, I also want to ask for all of your help. I and my other fellow council members can't tackle these challenges alone. I know many of you are involved in the community through volunteerism. Maybe you're involved in the PTA, or you coach your child's sports team. But please also consider getting involved in your city and weigh in on how we can make this beautiful community we all love even better than it already is. Vote, email council, provide public comment at a meeting, which is easier than ever since you can do it from your couch in your pajamas over Zoom. Or join a city advisory body. We have several openings now, and new appointments happen at the beginning of each year. So just saying, the time is drawing near. In closing, I'll leave you with this. In addition to my newest role as a council member, like many of you, I'm a parent and a wife who wants her family and all other families in SLO to thrive in this beautiful place we call home. Together, I look forward to working with all of you to create a more prosperous, equitable, and sustainable future for our beloved city and all those who live in it. Thank you so much.